Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your reading for the week of May 29th to June 4th. So we're going to start with the Karma cards, which will give us the planet, sign, and house that most exudes the energy of this week. We have the South Node, the past. In Virgo, the sign, earth sign of service and beauty. In the 8th house. Okay, I believe the 8th house is Scorpio. Is it Scorpio? I believe so, yes. Okay, now when we put these cards together, they form these silly little sentences that kind of encapsulates the energy. So here they are. There will not be methods for the healing power of personal power. There will not be methods for the healing power of personal power. That didn't really make sense, so let's go to the next one. Anxiety about the analyzing of the mysteries of life. Anxiety about the analyzing of the mysteries of life. I feel like you're overthinking, Libra. Over analyzing things here, so I would pay attention to that. Trouble resulting from the perfectionism of a major change. Ooh, I can see that. Okay, especially with that Scorpio energy, like there may be some major changes going on in your life that I feel like you're overthinking hardcore right now, straight up, and that is like a trouble. That's a problem that a lot of Virgo energy has. So I definitely would say things will be better off than you realize, so try not to worry too much. That's just a message that came through. Remember the serving of others as a life or death issue. Yeah, you might actually get a lot of joy out of being of service to others this week, and it might take you out of your head. So for example, if you're overthinking, you're feeling anxious, maybe starting a garden or adopting a pet or offering to babysit or, cleaning, doing something that is of service to something else, of service to your house, of service to Mother Nature or to friends and family, that will really take you out of your head. And I know personally that anytime that I'm feeling anxious or overthinking, that always does the trick for me. I either go out front and try to garden my awful tiny piece of land that like nothing grows on because it's in like direct sun 24/7, or cleaning my house or doing something of service to others. It always takes me out of my head, and I feel that so strongly for you. Reconsider the details of getting and using power. Interesting. Now is not the time to do what you must do and use other people's resources. There's a lot of like reconsidering. Now is not the time. Focus your energy away from a problem. I see a lot of that going on for you. So I almost feel like this is like an artist who is making a beautiful painting, and they're coming up with a creative block. And the best thing they can do is to cover up that painting, walk away, do their own thing for a while, and then when they return back, they'll see it with fresh eyes. I'm seeing something similar to you, Libra, where you're being asked to take a break from something that you've been worrying about. And actually that will help you solve that problem better. It will help you become more productive anyways, or lift these blockages anyways. So I would definitely recommend doing that and making use of your time by being of service to your health, okay, your body, your home, your garden, your friends, put yourself at service this week, and it will really help you with overthinking, I promise you. Okay, we are going to get 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3, to just kind of like better see the details of this week ahead for you. First card out is the Ace of Swords. What a great way to start the week. Yeah, I feel like you're going from overthinking to really clear mind this week, and answers will come for you this week, I promise. Straight up, anything in your life where you're feeling confused, feeling cloudy, not knowing where the future lies, I feel like by just taking a break from worrying about it, stop overreaching out, stop talking about it, stop let a morose subject drop, okay? And just focus on being of service to yourself and others at this time, and you will get all of the answers that you need, and your mind will be clear. straight up. And you'll start to see more communication coming in, more developments that give you that clarity that you need. Second card out is the Four of Swords. Exactly. Taking a break from this. Giving this thing a rest. I feel like you've been so overanalyzing or putting too much energy into a certain issue in your life, a certain problem, or even like just, I don't know, there seems to be a block here on something that you're putting too much pressure on. And the second you like let go, give it a rest, take a break from this thing, it almost seems like all of this clear-mindedness comes through here. So I definitely recommend whatever it is to you. You know, if you have a problem in your job that you're working on, focus on something else for the time being. If you have some issues in a relationship, take some space from this person. If you are not able to figure out something, like just let it go and focus on other things for the time being. That is your message, and it will be so good for you. We have the Knight of Swords, and I love the natural progression here. We went from Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, and you're a Libra, so this is air energy. You're really in your element this week. Knight of Swords shows some quick forward movement with a brand new start. You know, I'm just seeing so much clear-minded energy developing for you this week, and I feel like the Karma cards were kind of actually showing where you have been overthinking, clouded, not knowing where the future stands. And this month or this week, everything changes for you. New start, new communication, brand new ideas, clear-mindedness. Like this is giving me, oh my God, it's just the energy that I feel when I'm cleaning, which I know sounds so weird, but I love cleaning. It's like meditation to me. I feel like cleaning gives me the clearest mind and I'm just ready to take on the world. It puts me in my CEO energy because then I'm like, this is everything that I need to do. This is the schedule that I need to do it by. And it just brings up so many new ideas for me as well. And I just feel so clear-minded and I'm getting the energy from that for your reading, but like all week. Also, I'm seeing here if there's anyone new to your life, like if you've been seeing someone new, talking to someone new, I see it moving forward rather rapidly this week, which is great. You know, communication is coming in quickly, okay? And also developments in general in your life is coming in quickly. And sometimes when you have a creative block, when you have just regular life developments happen, it lifts that creative block and it makes you more certain, clear-minded. It's like something new is thrown into the mix and it just works. And you're like, okay, this is inspiring to me now. Second row out for you, fourth card, we have the Page of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, so there is something, an offer, something that you wanted to be completed or done by now that's not happening. This is representing the block that we're seeing here. Okay, a blockage in a result. I don't know. Let's see what the other cards have to say. We have the Seven of Wands. Defending yourself. Defending your ideas. I also, with that Page of Pentacles in reversed, if any of you have a child in your life who is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I think they might need some extra attention from you this week. It could even be a pet if you know your pet's star sign. But I feel like actually this whole reading is kind of saying to pay more attention to the people around you who need you, okay? Your pets, your garden, your home, your friends, you know, the people around you who need you. They need you more at this time. And by serving them, it's going to take your mind away from the issue or issues that you're facing anyways. And it gives you that clear mind once more. Be genuinely busy caring for others and yourself this week is what this is saying here. Sixth card out, we have the Queen of Swords. Beautiful. Right underneath that Knight of Swords. This is you. Super clear-minded, super mature. I just feel that you're in your CEO energy, Libra. I don't know how else to put it. Extremely clear mind. And I see beautiful new connections around you as well. Beautiful new connections that move forward rapidly. Plans move forward rapidly. Your life is moving forward a bit more rapidly. And it's because you are staying in the CEO energy and taking care of all of the little things. All the little stuff's taken care for. And you have a clear mind going forward, and that is when you're your most productive and you're most creative and everything. So it's like you're taking care of the little things so that you have the big things. The big things are easier to deal with. Does that make sense? It's a beautiful reading. Final row out, your seventh card, we have the King of Swords in reverse right underneath the Queen of Swords. Okay. So this is a matching pair, King and Queen of Swords. However, the King is in reversed, so I do wonder if there is like a soulmate relationship in your life and the masculine counterpart, and it doesn't have to mean gender, it's just whoever is more in their masculine energy. I wonder if there's something wrong with them at this time, this week. Maybe they are being cold in their communication, not as communicative or just not as empathetic as they should be. Too harsh, okay? That's what I'm getting here. And also, there is so much swords energy all over this reading, which totally makes sense because before we even took out the tarot, I'm like overthinking for real. And swords represent thoughts, ideas, different projects you have going on, different directions you can go, and there's a lot of them coming through here, which is why it's so important for you to make sure you have a clear mind. All of the little stuff is taken care of, because if you don't take care of that little stuff, I feel like life will kind of become overwhelming for you. So take care of that little stuff. But we do see someone in your life, and this could be a reflection of yourself as well, that is being a little bit too cold, calculating, and this could be you. This could be partially you, which is why it's saying, let's just make sure that you're taking care of everything. Don't be so business oriented that you're letting your health fall away and your home is going neglected and your friends haven't seen you in forever and you haven't seen your family. Your kids need more you time, right? Just make sure that you're taking care of all of that. Eighth card out, we have the Ten of Wands. This has been coming out for a lot of signs this week. This is just feeling a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit overworked and overburdened here, right underneath that Seven of Wands. It feels like there's a lot on your plate to take care of, which is again why we come back to like taking care of the little stuff first. It feels like there's just a lot to do, a lot to get off your to-do list. I do wonder if some of you guys are feeling a little bit resentful this week. If you're in a partnership, it may feel like you're doing all of the work and other people in your life could be taking on more responsibility, but they aren't. This reading is kind of giving me that very common energy of like a family dynamic where unfortunately the mother, the wife, the woman takes on all of the unseen labor of the household, taking notes of things that they need to buy, making grocery lists, doing the cooking, all of that invisible stuff, like making sure the kid has their homework done. All that invisible labor tends to fall onto the women or the more feminine person in a connection, even if it's not like a normal heterosexual relationship. Regardless of your relationship, or even if you're in a relationship, I just feel that there's an area of your life where you feel like you're taking on more responsibility than the people around you. So that can be pretty frustrating. And with all of this sword energy and this Ace of Swords here, speak up about that. For real, it will change. You will actually see very quick change if you speak up about it. Because this person may not even know that that's the case, that they're not taking on that much work compared to you. Okay, so speak up about it. Like I was just saying for Gemini, closed mouths don't get fed. Speak up and let these people know that they need to start pulling their weight around here, okay? Because you need to drop some of these wands. These wands represent responsibilities, and it's like there's so many responsibilities, it's getting in the way of you like just feeling well rested and free. And if you've been feeling particularly fatigued and exhausted, saying this, allowing other people to, take on some more responsibilities, delegating more, will give you this Four of Swords energy that you need of resting and rejuvenating and kind of letting go of all of this stuff that's cluttering your mind, okay? Final card out for you is the Hierophant in reversed. So this is kind of like going your own way, following your own counsel. I definitely would be really mindful about getting advice this week. Like, for example, like don't get relationship advice from your friend who's been divorced 4 times. That might not be the best person to get relationship advice from. You know what I mean? The Hierophant says just pay attention. There may be someone in your life or something in your life that is not necessarily giving you the best advice. So just pay attention to that. Follow your own intuition first and foremost. You're the only one who has been in this relationship, if you're in a relationship, who's walked in these shoes that you've been walking in. So definitely, and also what I'm seeing with the Hierophant reversed is listen to your body. For some of you, you might have an issue that you've been feeling in your body that you've been ignoring. Like if you're feeling fatigued, really intuitively listen. What do I need to do? Is this a deeper issue? Does this mean I need more rest? Does this mean I need to like put down some stressors? Your body tells you everything that you need to know, okay? For example, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, and it's because I've been filming too much. I've been doing too much recently. I feel like your voice is very telling for if you've been doing too much. And also with all the swords, I do wonder if you have something going on with your voice or like fatigue, headaches. Oh my gosh, with so much energy around your headspace, I could definitely see headaches. Your body will tell you everything you need to know. Listen to it and listen to your intuition. Thank you guys for joining me. Get some rest this week. Delegate some responsibilities. You know, tell people to start pulling their weight around here. Yeah. And definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus because, you know, these readings get pretty specific and I feel like there's more to the week ahead for you. So watch for those signs and get the fullest overview of your week ahead. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye.